the church, him growing up afterwards, he's going to be anti-God.
Not really, because again, that's the biblical narrative. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure exactly in the biblical narrative, but the Islamic narrative is there was submission on the part of Abraham and there was submission on the part of his son. To the point that his son is saying that, look, if this is a commandment from God, do it. I know you're going to find it difficult, so don't even look at me, I'm going to look away. So his son is facilitating for Abraham to be able to do this act from God. And then what do we learn? That sometimes we feel that this action, we don't understand the logic behind it. You have to remember, we have the pixel, God has the picture. Yeah? So sometimes there's these difficulties that happen. Thanks very much. So then, because we don't have the full picture, we see it and we don't understand the logic behind it, so then we hesitate. Does that make sense? So, like, why do I have to, as a Muslim, pray 5 times a day? I mean, why do I have to worship one God? Yeah? Sometimes we may not be able to kind of comprehend the complexities or kind of and comprehend the reasoning for it, but what should kind of instill our faith and kind of strengthen it is different people get from different avenues, but with myself would be, oh, the Quran has been perfectly preserved. Oh, the Quran talks about history that you shouldn't know but gets it right. There's no mistakes in the Quran. There's no crookedness, there's no discrepancies in the Quran. It talks about science, gets it right. The message is perfect. Yeah? So then, when there's these other elements where I just feel like, yeah, I don't really understand that test, but then I've got other things that kind of really back up my faith. Makes sense? So really, me, myself, I didn't have an issue with that. You're individual, you had an issue with that. Other people who would approach the table, they'll have issues with like this problem of evil. That makes sense? So if God is all loving, all merciful, then why do bad things happen? Why are kids dying of cancer? Does that question ever come into your mind?
Many years ago, but I got past that point.
How do you reconcile it? Because like I'm saying, with me, the Quran is able to reconcile it. So you asked the question about, does God know what's going to happen? No, does God knows what happened? God knows what's happening. Does God know what's going to happen? God knows what's going to happen. That thing that didn't happen, if it did happen, what would have happened? God's knowledge is all encompassing. So then, when we, as Muslims, I don't have a problem with these. As Muslims, we know that God is just. God is all-knowing. So there's part of God's plan. And then that comes back to the pixel and the picture argument, like analogy.
I get all that. I really do. 500% I agree with every action has a circumstance. So whatever happens in life, no matter what it is, there's going to be something there. I think there's two people in our history that have said make two points. The first one was a mathematician, Pascal, French guy, and he went,
you can't miss it.
he turned around and said, when people question whether to believe in God, and the pro is that you'll go to heaven. And you don't. So whether you believe it or not, why not believe it? Because what's the worst that can happen? Because actually, if you're a non-believer at all, or when you die, just touch go back to believe, whatever. But if you believe and there is
and I would even go into more like argue the point that look, when you believe in God and you're living by God's commandments, you're happier, you live a more fulfilled life. And the Creator knows the creation better. So if the Creator is saying that do this, don't do that, then there's a wisdom behind it, number one. And the other thing is, one of the beautiful things of the Quran and Islam as a whole is it hasn't forbidden something which is good for us. So then you're living a happier, complete life, staying away from things which are bad for you, which you may not necessarily comprehend is bad for you, and then you're getting the benefits of doing what's good for you, and living.
Let's do another argument. Take the universe.
Yeah.
Right? It maintains.
Okay, I'll let you finish your point.
Yeah. And the universe is millions, billions galaxies. Out of all those galaxies, we know that camera has got to be light somewhere else. And that light would not have been able to evolve the same way it did on this planet.
Okay.
So, God is amazing. What it is, because they could look like an octopus as an example. Would they have the same God as the
Again, I think, you know, when we have these kind of hypothetical conversations about life on other planets and so on and so forth, I think let's get to the root. And the root of it is, right now, if you died, right? Not if you died, when I die, when you die, where would you say would be your destination? Where would you go?
Right now, in my mind, that is absolutely nothing. Absolutely different spot.
Do you have a concept? Do you believe in heaven and hell?
No, I've given up on it. I've brought up on it. I used to practice Sunday schools with children, get them meditating and done. My personal belief right now is I'm open to the concept. I love the ideology of it. I think the emphasis of stories and the what we're trying to actually get you to think about in every action you ever do. The stories are there, they're there to serve a purpose. A bit like Aesop, it's like fables, basically, about soldiers and stuff. But now, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I was to pass away today, I'm nowhere. I'm just a empty shell with no soul, no energy, well, maybe a bit of energy that goes back into the soil, back into what we originally came from, stardust. Because that's basically what we are made out of. Every atom in our body is from stars.
So the reason I asked this question is, right, is not to argue the point if there is a heaven or hell. It's to actually argue the point that there's a gap in your understanding of God and what God has taught His creation and what the messages that come with. For example, do you believe there's a God, right? No, you don't.
No,
okay.
I've given up on it. I've gave up. I love the idea, and I completely respect everybody who actually prays and worships to God and their particular God. Doesn't matter what religion they are. My daughter's Muslim, and she, because of her partner, she's happy being a Muslim. She grew up with no religion really. Her mum was an atheist, I was a Catholic. She was baptised Catholic, but decided in her 20s to turn Muslim.
I feel she made the right decision, but I would say that. Okay, let me change gears then, because I thought I was speaking to someone who believed in God but was unsure about religion and rejected some elements of Christianity and was looking into Islam. Let's full stop that, start again. Okay, my question to people who don't believe in God is, where did the universe come from?
The Big Bang.
Big Bang.
Who created the Big Bang?
Isaac Newton's second law, cause and effect. What caused the Big Bang?
That's right. I spoke to my priest about that. He said, well, who the hell do you think created the Big Bang in the first place? God.
Leave that to one side. Your priest clearly didn't convince you. So what do you believe?
I actually genuinely believe that in the beginning of the time, 13.8 billion years ago, hydrogen collided and created hydrogen and the other atom that collided, created a Big Bang, and they weren't the only ones. They were not the only ones. I generally believe that this happened many times, way longer than 13.8 billion years ago, which is our universe, but probably 165 billion. billion years ago. Where
If I want to be
humans had
argumentative, I'll say, where did you get that information from, and where have you kind of that belief come from? But I'm not even going to ask that question.
only because if you think about anatomy, bear in mind.
No. I'm going to sidestep that question, and my question is going to be, I'm asking, something doesn't come from nothing.
Exactly.
So right now,
Where did it come from? The very first atom.
that's the question I'm posing to you. I'm happy to answer it.
I've never come to an
And
answer to
you mentioned about the gases and oxygen and hydrogen and come together. So I'm saying even before that, where did the matter come from?
that. Exactly. I don't know.
I'm saying that
So there was nothing at that time.
before nothing, because if you've got nothing, something can't come from nothing.
No.
The universe didn't create itself. And at the moment, the biggest consensus among science is the universe began to exist, use of Big Bang. The universe is not, it's finite, not infinite, as in it's not going to last forever. So I'm saying, as a Muslim, backed by the Quran, our narrative is Allah, the Creator, put everything into motion. And God by definition, Allah by definition is uncreated. So you need something outside of space and matter to put the universe into motion.
Oh, I get that. I get that. What's your name, by the way?
Ridwan.
It's really good talking.
And your name?
Heavy.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it's good talking. I get all your perspectives. I
I'll
genuinely
finish my perspective. Because my question after that would be the argument in regards to design. So it'll be like, okay, there's too much design to this universe to come out of nowhere. It's like, I was speaking to my a family member where I said, you're not going to see the most basic table made out of wood in the woods and think it made itself.
No,
You're going to see the design, you're going to see the purpose and know, okay, this table was put here. And then when you see the universe and you see how things, how meticulously, if there's one thing out of sync, then you wouldn't be able to sustain life. To me, that's even providing more evidence of God. And then my final thing, before you go, because I think Kevin is trying to exit the conversation, is the perfection of the Quran makes me believe that this is from the Creator.
Right.
Does that make sense? So I would say read it with an open mind, open heart.
Oh, well, really, that's right.
And I believe you because you voluntarily came here, you want to read it. But I'm just saying that fundamentally, you're not going to find anything wrong with the Quran. Fundamentally, you're not going to find any issues with the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him.